Russia is the largest country in the world, having 6,592,000 square miles of land. It is about 1.8 times the size of the United States. It is the home to over 142 million people, ranking as the 10th most populated country. This country is unique in that it is a bicontinental country. The tallest peak in the country is Mount Elbrus, measuring out to be 18,510 feet tall. Russia is also the home to the deepest lake in the world, Lake Baikal, which is said to hold 20% of the world's fresh water. Russia's natural resources are oil, natural gas, coal, gold, and many minerals. These resources assisted Russia in becoming the industrial power that it is known to be today. There are many different ethnic groups that make up Russia. Russian is 80% of the population. Other ethnic groups Russia is made up of are Tatar, Ukrainian, Bashkir, Chuvas, and many others. Babushka dolls are a popular traditional gift. These dolls are decorated wooden dolls that stack inside of each other. Another tradition is Christmas in Russia. The Christmas tree is symbolic for the new year, and this is where the snow maiden leaves presents for the children.
Due to the harsh weather, fruits are not very common in Russian cuisine. Black Russian tomatoes are known universally. These black tomatoes are recognized for their strong flavor, slight saltiness, and dark skin that becomes almost black as it ripens. A popular example would be tomato and cucumber salad, garnished with a large heaping of dill. Tomato paste or sauce is also a main ingredient in many customary soups, including borscht, solyanka, and vegetable soup. Cranberries are another fruit common in Russia. Served by restaurants at the end of the meal, frosted cranberries are a very popular dish. Kissel is a sweet, dense beverage which can be made with a variety of berries and fruit juices. Cranberry kissel is the most popular and is a thick dessert served during the holiday season. Starches are very common in Russia in every meal. It is not rare for 3 or 4 loaves of bread to be consumed by a single Russian family daily. The Russian word for hospitality broken down is bread in salt, which explains many of their traditions. For example, it is customary that when a guest arrives at a Russian home that they are greeted with a loaf of bread and a small amount of salt. The types of bread in Russia range, however the staple for the country is rye bread, commonly known as black bread. Belini, Russian pancakes, being one of the most popular dishes, is primarily eaten during Butter Week, the Russian celebration comparable to Mardi Gras, held the last week before Lent. It is understood that the thinner the pancake, the better the quality. Typically, this dish is served with filling, butter, sour cream, caviar, or smoked fish. Cabbage is a widely consumed vegetable throughout Eastern Europe. One particularly popular dish is cabbage piorski or piorgi. These are baked pies which can be filled with meat, cabbage, or fruit and are commonly eaten with your hands. Additional cabbage-based popular dishes include stuffed cabbage and ceviche. Root vegetables in Russia are hardy and consumed regularly. Most widely had throughout the year are potatoes, which are commonly paired with other vegetables and used in stews and soups. Pairings vary from mushrooms, carrots, and green beans. Additionally, potatoes are the main ingredient in Russian vodka. They are very popular throughout the country.
The most common meat consumed in Russia is beef and is mostly used in hearty soups and stews. One of the most popular Russian dishes, borscht, a beet soup, contains little pieces of beef. Another popular Russian dish is beef stroganoff, derived by French chefs brought to Russia. The second most common meat protein eaten in Russia is pork, especially consumed in the form of kebabs, which are meat skewers sometimes mixed with vegetables and are grilled. Fish is also very popular in Russia. The 2 most common fish seafood eaten is caviar, which is oftentimes served on bread or in thin pancakes called blini. The next most common fish consumed is herring, a white fish. Russians have become very good at preserving their foods, which is why it is no surprise that herring is oftentimes pickled. Chicken and turkey top the list for poultry in Russia. Stews and soups can be made with chicken, but a lot of times the liver is used to make a pate, which is spread onto bread and consumed as a sort of appetizer.